Scam gown. Scam gown.
Go back and watch
Scam
it.
gown. Scam gown.
I don't know. It's one of those things. Hey everyone, welcome to the kind of funny morning show, starring me, Nick Scarpino, and co-starring Andy Cortez.
The music
back.
maker.
A lot of people say, Andy,
music.
that you and I are the powerful duo. You and I are the combo. You and I are the dynamic duo, the dastardly duo.
Oprah
the best of
Winfrey,
the best.
Liam Neeson.
There was a movie in the 80s a long time ago called The Best of the Best. Remember that?
No.
It was about karate, like Olympic karate. Okay.
So you're talking movies. I'm thinking another medium, and there was a duo called Double Dragon.
Ooh, Double Dragon.
I think we're more like Double
Are we
Dragon.
like the what is it, the red and the blue dragon?
Yeah.
Which one am I? Off the top of your head.
You're probably You're the red one, because the red one was played in the movie by the guy who knew capoeira in Only the Strong.
Oh,
the one who
right.
was taught capoeira.
Yeah, the guy who was the capoeira guy.
And now he's the Iron Chef host.
He is the Iron Chef host.
Same guy.
Mario Batali.
Same guy.
Yeah, it was crazy that he was in there. He's super
But
Italian.
he's a double dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I forgot they made that into a movie.
I'd say you're like him because he's the older of the two.
Okay.
And the blue double dragon, because the red double dragon, he's an older guy. Blue double dragon, younger guy, suave, super sexy, always horny.
Suavemente.
Yeah. Gets all the girls and guys. So I'd say that's more of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, this is the Kind of Funny Morning Show. We bring this to you each and every day here at twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We're going to talk about a lot of nerdy news today, including Pacific Rim has a new trailer. What else do we have for you guys in stores today?
We're going to do
Dynamite
drugs.
has a trailer. I've got some. We're not doing drugs.
Oh.
We're not doing drugs. Some Netflix news and a couple images of, some fun images later today. But before we get to that, of course, today's show is brought to you by MeUndies. We'll be getting to that fun read later. We're also brought to you by kindoffunny.com/store. Cool Greg bringing this up. Lots of fun things, including the hoodie I'm wearing right now, which
And
I really, really like.
We've got some other shirts coming soon. Don't know when. Don't ask me when.
Woo!
Don't ask.
You know when we'll find out? When they're on the site.
Yeah.
Thanks, RT.
But we are also being, in the next week or so, we should be getting some of the proofs, some of the test ones, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I don't know when the shirt's going to go up, but it should be within the next couple of weeks, maybe month. I don't know.
I'm very excited about this shirt that you're talking about.
But I'm really excited about it, yeah.
Do you want to give people a hint as to what the shirt is? Can I play 20 questions with you right now?
Okay.
Right. Does it fit on your body?
Yeah.
Is it a color?
Yeah.
This is exciting. This
Yeah.
is exciting. I'm so excited
He
right
is on
now.
a roll, yeah.
I think I nailed it. It's a new t-shirt.
I guess, was that two questions?
That
we
was
were just
two
playing?
questions and I fucking nailed it. That
Cool.
is super fun. Of course, if you guys can't watch this show live, we put it up on YouTube every day, right around probably, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock-ish? No idea when it goes live, but when it does go live, I like to jump into the comments and talk to you guys out there.
Unless there's a copyright strike.
Unless there's a copyright strike, which there might be today because we're going to watch the Pacific Rim 2 trailer in about 5 seconds. No, it's going to be about 5 minutes because I like to rant for a little bit. Of course, if you don't like watching things and you're always on the go and you're walking around trying to get newspapers and things done, well, we put this out as a podcast as well on iTunes and SoundCloud and all those things. So go over there and rate those highly. Let's get up. I want to be number one just once with this show on iTunes.
Just once.
I mean, I guess we could try making the show better.
And then we can
But I
cancel
think
it.
it would also be cool just to pull like an internet influencer thing and be like, hey, everyone, go over there and like rate the show high.
Right. Can I interrupt you real quick? I know this is all important stuff we're talking about. Can I get the one, Cool Greg? Does this look like Predator?
It does. Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was really, really good. Cool, Greg, go back. Oh, thank you.
I was
You've gone back to the
I was
light
just
already.
wondering, yeah.
What's happening with that dark cloud over to the left? I guess it's just a dark cloud.
There's ominous looming.
There is an ominous looming happening. Of course, a couple other fun housekeeping things. The Thor MCU in review is up. If you guys don't know, we're doing every MCU movie leading up to Infinity War. Thor was this week, and it was really, really fun. These videos, I think people are really liking them.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad about that because they're super fun to do. It's always great to do a deep
I will
dive
say
into
one
movies.
one critique that I read
enough me. I
that
know.
I sort of echo the sentiments.
What's that?
I don't think we should do like exact scene by scene. I think we like because we go pretty into detail.
That is probably a pretty good piece of feedback. I think the overarching plot would be good, and we should probably get that done in like a minute.
Right, yeah.
I don't think it needs to be like, the problem is I was trying to do that, but then everyone kept interrupting
Greg
and going,
did
it's a funny
Greg
scene.
did the same thing.
No matter where I'm at.
Right.
Greg did the same thing the prior week. And
No, I think it's a smart. It's probably.
And I read a few comments that are like, "Hey guys, great video, but like keep in mind we just saw the movie with you, so we don't need to be caught up."
We understand. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe just like, and this scene, blah 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 happened, as opposed to like. And then
I think what it should be. I think what it should be is, in Thor, we are introduced to Thor, Asgard. He fights Loki, who is the bad guy, and he has to figure out that he is in fact worthy of the hammer. That's all that you really need from that, and how it sets up the rest of the universe. That's cool. But I like going scene by scene because it's really fun. But I agree with you. I think it's more about the critique of the movie and less about the actual plot points.
Explaining the plot point, right?
Yeah, I think it's smart. A couple other housekeeping things. Go over and watch Thor. If you guys want to catch up, of course, we've already done Thor, Iron Man 2, Iron Man, and I'm missing one. Oh, and the Incredible Hulk. Next week, Captain America.
See, so forgettable. Incredible Hulk. You just forgot it right there. It should be rank 4, not 3.
I forgot about it because in my sort of lexicon of MCU movies, I forgot that was actually one of them. I didn't know that was actually an official part until we started doing the series.
Sure. Yeah.
I just thought, oh, Ed Norton was out of it, so they excommunicated him from the MCU and just took that movie and threw it aside.
Dead Norton.
Yeah, dead Norton.
Rest in peace, man.
I mean, R.I.P. for your career, Norton. Not doing anything these days except for voice and stuff.
He was in Birdman. That was
Academy Award
pretty
film.
Highly critically acclaimed.
Yeah, really good movie, actually. Of course, the other piece of housekeeping news today is Tim and I did an official breakdown of that commercial we were in. If you guys are interested in production at all, we talked about the day, we talked about what went into that. It's actually a really cool video describing sort of like just how the whole thing was made, what took what, how long each one of them took. So if you guys are into commercial level production, you want to see a little insight into that, go over to youtube.com/kindafunny and check that out.
Those look delicious.
Yeah, they're not when Tim's mitted hand is in them though.
Right.
It's very, very weird.
Sausage fingers.
Andy, you put this on. Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah. So we just put up a new episode of Party Mode that went live on Patreon. So if you are a supporter at the $1 or above level, you get to watch me and Tim play Jeff and Greg, Jeff Ramsey from Achievement Hunter, in NBA 2K. We went. I wanted to go a little bit extra above and beyond with the production level. So we recorded a short in the beginning. I was looking at the wrong camera the whole time. We recorded a short to go in front of the episode, and we had a lot of fun with it. And that's what you saw us do when we were on Instagram Live. So cool, Greg. Can you play the clip? This is from my Twitter yesterday. And it's like a 3.5 minute short, pretty chunky.
It's robust.
Yeah,
it's like if we were to put it in terms of wine, it would be a red Zinfandel.
Right.
It would be very robust, very deep. It has cherries,
it has legs,
black currants, all sorts of.
But a hint of oak.
No oak.
Oh,
never oak.
Because of the hardwood floor is what I was going with. A basketball joke.
Well, it's an asphalt, so it's got more hint of dirt.
Gravel.
Dirt and gravel.
And so this whole short is about me showing Tim, what we have to do to beat Jeff and Greg. So go ahead and play the clip for me.
Let's play the clip, and then I'm going to talk about my stunning performance in that party.
No matter where I'm at on the court, you just got to shoot your shot, okay? If somebody's in front of you, embarrass them. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Fucking shit. Shoot your shot, Tim. Motherfucker. You gotta shoot your shot, Tim.
Now, to be fair, you're actually just terrible at basketball.
Fucking bitch. Right. Tim, you gotta shoot your shot.
So this wasn't method acting for you. You're just kind of bad at this.
You gotta make sure, Tim, that you shoot your shot.
How good am I at filming things?
Come on. Get the fucking ball.
Well, I had to turn down the color temperature quite a bit because everything was white. So.
Yeah, that's because we went out there and you were half in shadows and half in sun.
Yeah, that was the hard part.
Nothing I can really do about that.
Well,
except maybe we filmed during the right time of day.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
So go check that out. It's only $1.
I will say this.
I do think that I like doing these things more, and personally, if it were up to me, I would charge $200 for them, not $1.
Yeah.
Because that
$1 is a steal.
Right.
$1 is a steal. I will say this about this party mode. Now, this, a little known artist a long time ago had an impact on my life. And that man's name was Frank Sinatra. He might be an icon for all Italians around the world. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to things. But Mr. Sinatra, as a lot of people call him, okay, made an appearance during this party mode.
He sure did.
Okay.
And I have a breakout clip that we're going to put up later on social media.
That's really great.
Yeah, it's really good.
So if you guys want to be the first people to see Frank Sinatra's return performance since his death approximately 15 years ago.
It's really impressive.
You can do that. You can come back to this and see it for yourself. Personally, I think it's his best performance ever.
I agree.
It's very inspired. Some people call it haunting. hauntingly inspired.
Right.
So there's that.
Really important comment from King Franchise 88, Andrew Francis says, "Damn, Andy, your acting is phenomenal. How did you actually miss those shots like that? I know for a fact that you never missed. That's crazy." That's true. There was a part where, because we were filming that on the shorter rims, and I was trying to airball, and I could not for the life of me airball it. I kept on hitting the rim because Cool Greg's watched me play. The ball just goes to the hoop, like no matter what. You can't do anything about it.
It's like a tractor.
The tide goes in, the tide comes out. You know.
Tide goes in, tide comes out. And there it is. Andy, let's get into some news.
Let's do it.
This is the first story. Now, this is an older story, but it just came to my attention, and I want everyone to know that I will be finding this and indulging in it. Cool Greg, play this clip. There we are right there. New form of yoga.
Okay.
Goat yoga.
I'm in, dude.
Now, I just want you guys to understand how delightful this looks. Sure, he's eating her hair right there, but like, whatever.
It also becomes like a little spa treatment because they shit on your back and they rub the dung into your back and
well,
it
they eat all the
exfoliates.
mites out of your, I love goats. They eat all the mites out of your hair and stuff.
This is like the clip that when people complain about millennials, this is kind of what they show.
Fuck you, and here's why. I love goats, I love farm animals. You ever pet a goat before?
Hey, goat.
They're great.
I'm not whopping.
Hey, goat.
You're gonna walk on my back, what?
You wanna walk on my stomach? A hard Washburn abs? You're gonna break your fucking stupid hooves, goat.
It was great.
This is my favorite thing. I can say I couldn't focus on it. How many opportunities do you have to play with it? Yeah, of course you can't focus. It's fucking Billy goat on your back, lady.
Cute.
I know, I want to do this so badly.
Man, those little idiots.
They just hang out with you. Of course, I don't really actually want to do the yoga part. I just want to hang out with goats.
You're right.
So let's just go hang out with goats.
Does that happen here in San Francisco?
I have no idea.
We could vlog. We could go vlog it.
Yeah, I didn't bother reading the article at all. I just watched this video and said, I want this to happen. Somebody bring me a goat.
I'm in.
As you know, I pretend sometimes when Portillo's here that he's a little billy goat. And I let him climb all over me like I'm a mountain.
Oregon, Arizona, Massachusetts.
Okay. How'd you see
50
that?
nifty
right
United
underneath the video.
States.
Yeah, I guess I could have read that, but...
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut.
Next piece of news. Are you a fan of Black Dynamite? Did you ever watch that?
It kind of came a little bit too early in my life.
Well, guess what? Cool Greg's gone now, so we can't play this. He just got up and left. No, we'll wait.
We'll play it here in a bit.
We'll just wait.
Should I go?
Yeah, go get him. It's
Go
fine.
get it. Here, you want me to play it? You want me to go click play?
No, you're okay. We'll just
You
vamp
sure?
for a couple seconds. Well, there's a new teaser out. If you guys follow Michael J. White on fucking Twitter. My brain's not working today.
I can try
On
to switch
Twitter.
it over and fuck it up, and it'll be content. It'll be
No,
fun.
what I'll do is I'll just play it off my laptop. Kevin unfortunately had some car trouble today, so we're a little short-staffed. Cool Greg has to now answer the door and also produce the show.
Right.
Now Tim could have
Man of
answered
many
the door,
talents.
but Tim is probably busy answering emails, listening to music, do whatever the hell Tim does back
Right.
there.
On the Q&5 forum.
Right, he's on the Q&5 forum, so he's doing that.
Listening to Bachelor recap podcasts.
Very cool. Cool Greg, when you get a chance, play this clip.
When you get a chance.
So what I like is that instead of black is back, he put black is black, which I don't know if that was a mistake or if that's just how he wanted to do it, but I love it either way.
I bet you he posted. I was like, "Fuck it, God."
And then
We've
someone's
been
like,
gone for a while, but now we're back.
Tweets.
Now, of course, this is a parody of blaxploitation films from the 70s.
Right.
It's hilarious.
Very over the top action.
Oh, they're like terribly filmed, over the top action.
Cool.
There you go. So there you
I'm
go,
in.
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I need to
I gotta go back and rewatch the
I know
first
that
one, for sure.
It's something that I watched when I was like in middle school, and it was just kind of on at one of my friends' houses when we'd
Yeah.
go over and like play baseball.
Cool, great. Go back to his Twitter. I want to see how many followers Michael J. White has. 134,000.
No,
He
almost
should
a
be more.
million. He almost has
okay.
a- he
That's
almost
how many
has
he's
a-
following.
yeah.
He's almost got a million. He should have a million. He's a national treasure. He's a gem. Look at those abs.
He totally didn't mean to put black is black.
See, I feel like he meant
Because
to
look at
put
the
black.
hashtag. The hashtag is black,
Black
is
is
back.
back, yeah. But he put black is black, and that got my attention, and it's even better.
Black
And
is
then
black!
I said the side.
I love that he's being followed by Lou Medina, Cisco, and Sean Finnegan.
Fuck yeah, he is. Fuck yeah, he is. So that's it for the sort of fun news.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't he Spawn?
Yes, he was.
He was Spawn.
Yeah, we love him.
Shit.
In that great Spawn movie.
Oscar nominated.
The thing about that Spawn movie was it was so well made and so good, they were like, fuck it, we're not making any more of these. We
Right.
knocked it out of the park.
Well, a lot of
with
people
this.
thought it was just a biopic.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
Spawn. Who would have been a biopic of? You fucking weirdo. Where do you come down on Pacific Rim 2? Are you a Pacific Rim? Are you a kaiju fan?
Not really.
Really?
First, you would think, me being a giant fan of Gundams.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm not a huge fan of Gundams, but I do like them. I love the whole vibe of it.
Yeah.
But it's the way that they are designed. Honestly, if they looked like Gundams, I'd be fucking in. But they have like a different look because they're trying to differentiate them from, I don't know. It just, I'm not super into it. The first part, the lead didn't really interest me, but we got Johnny B.
You don't like
up in
Charlie
here.
Hunnam? Or is that what that's what it was,
Nah, I
right?
just didn't give a shit.
I liked that Idris Elba was in it, but that guy, there are certain leads in Hollywood that just for whatever reason don't do the job.
Right.
Now I have criticized Charlie. I think it's Charlie Hunnam, right? Is that his name? The guy that's in Sons of Anarchy.
We had the owner of the Boy organization, John Boyega.
Well, that's the thing. They said, Nick, we listened to you.
Right.
Okay, he's not in this. Now we're bringing the person who inspired Boy Orgy into the fray. John Boyega is now, and not only is it John Boyega, but it's John Boyega with his awesome, real UK accent, which I love because he actually sounds like Idris Elba's son, which is very, very
He
cool.
lost like 20 pounds for this, right? Maybe 15 or something. He looks, you couldn't tell.
That's how he usually looks, though. That's how he looked in Attack the Block.
No, but his body is so evident in this movie. Like, I've seen stills of him working out.
Yeah.
And this dude is shredded. And I guess maybe we just never seen his body in Star Wars.
Well, in Star Wars, I don't think he was supposed to necessarily be the sex symbol. I don't know if there was a sex symbol in Star Wars, but if it was definitely Oscar Isaac.
He looks fucking shredded.
Because Oscar Isaac has that look where he does that thing where he takes pictures like this.
God, dude. Ugh,
and you
man.
just want...
You kidding me?
You just want to take him home to mama, you know? You want to just take care of him. He's so pretty, I just want to make a lot of money so he stays with me,
Right.
you know? He can do whatever he wants on the side, but just come back, just come home to Nick every once in a while.
Right, yeah.
Come home to Nicky.
Now I'm just fantasizing about stuff.
Let's watch this trailer. I haven't seen this yet, so let's watch this. Hopefully we don't get it.
The stingers before.
Jake,
The trailer for the trailer.
your father always said he wanted you to be a pilot.
He said a lot of things.
Gov.
I'm not a hero like he was.
I'm not here like you. Gov. That's dope. I love that.
Kaiju,
So tight.
they're gonna come back.
That's kind of dope right there.
I'm not gonna be stuck waiting for someone else to come save my ass.
Cadets, you better gear up.
Is that Scott Eastwood?
This is the way the world ends.
My boy, Charlie Day.
How'd they get into our world?
Someone let them in. Someone from our world.
Who is that?
Definitely not one of ours.
Let's do this.
Damn.
This is your chance to make things right.
We're gonna need more pilots.
We haven't. There are pilots we remember as legends, but they didn't start out that way. They started out like us. This is our time to make a difference. Do you understand? Jaeger pilots, do you understand?
One way to find out.
That's what I'm talking about!
This is better than all the other trailers they've
Yes, this is by far better than all the other trailers. First off, whatever this beat is, Cool Greg will know. It's dope as shit.
Gonna be a long day.
What do we do?
Thanks, Scott Eastwood.
We fight!
They got
I mean, granted, we are seeing the whole fight.
the whole fucking movie. That was weird.
It's a modern day Power Rangers movie.
Interesting.
That isn't the Power
Except
Rangers.
there was a modern day Power Rangers movie. That's exactly what I thought of this. I'm like, wow, it does kind of look like Power Rangers, or what Power Rangers should have probably been before they just kind of made that weird one, and then are not making a sequel to it. I'll be honest with you, I did not like the first Pacific Rim.
Right.
I saw it with my wife. It had the wife effect where she was watching
she
with
made
me,
you
and
feel dumb
I
for
was like,
for
God,
liking it, yeah.
because she brings maturity into the room, and I hate that. I'm like, let me be a kid right now.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. Was a little bit like, oh, it's weird that Guillermo del Toro left this to go do Shape of Water. I don't think this movie's gonna do that well. Saw the first trailer, was not a huge fan. This trailer actually brings me back. I kind of want to see this movie.
Everybody's saying Tupac till I die.
Oh shit. Cool, Greg. Where were you on that one?
What about it?
Do you not know Pac?
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were just shouting me out right there. I didn't
No,
know.
well, I mean, I was just like, what's the song, Cool, Greg?
I thought you said I would know it's hot or whatever the hell you said.
Was it hot? Is it a hot song?
Yeah, it was cool. It was like a remix or some shit, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool, Greg.
I was not in until that trailer. Because even the first trailers, it didn't really interest me.
Right.
But now I can tell that I'm going to be in for the sheer spectacle of it.
Yeah, the first movie was very, very, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? It was very like, not nuanced, but like, they were going for a specific vibe with it, right? It was very kind of wacky and a little zany, and like at times you were like, this is intense, but it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? The Charlie Day character was like, oh, I'm all over the place with my, and I'm like, why the fuck is this character in this?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Ron Perlman was in it too as like a weird villain / gangster. It was strange. I didn't quite grasp the idea of like there has to be two pilots marching together.
Still don't like
think
that.
That's really stupid. where I'm
Here's
like,
what I love.
why? That's dumb.
I love because I don't know. There's something about being in a suit and like controlling the suit with your body.
Yeah, it's cool shit.
I don't think it's as cool as like, for example, in the Gundam shows,
Or
where they are in a cockpit with controls and like all these crazy maneuvers that the Gundams are doing are controlled just by like two sticks and like cool switches and shit, and like I love the idea like no we gotta you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think that's really cool. I get the idea that they're supposed to like, they're like one brain isn't powerful enough, so you have to split your brains and like connect all that stuff. And I was like, okay, but then they just have those scenes where they're like, and they're both marching in unison. I'm like, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
This is kind of stupid. Madav7 says there's a difference between having a stick up your ass and maturity, Nick. No, there's not. No. It's just one of those things where, like, when you watch something with someone who's not into the thing, you become blatantly aware of that person's perspective. You know, like when I watch comic book movies with my wife, she always goes, ugh, like she'll watch the movies with me, but I'll start to see through her eyes that she doesn't have the context for them, and it kind of ruins it for me. Which is why we've learned to just not watch those movies together. Your mic's kind of twisting.
A lot of people are saying, what about G Gundam, Andy? I've never watched that. The only Gundam that I ever really watched is Gundam Wing, and I saw a little bit of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Orchids? What did I say? Orphans. Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Hey, Nick, you worried about this one?
I definitely am. Let's pull that up real quick.
All right.
So that's your reaction. I'm into
Mr.
this.
Yazman for this one.
Thanks, Mr. Yazman. We saw this here. This is over on EmpireOnline.com. New RoboCop sequel in the works. Some potential good news for fans of the original Paul Verhoeven RoboCop. Murphy could be back online in a way that sidesteps the various sequels of the 2014 reboot. God, that was 2014? That's wild. According to Ed Neumeier, who wrote the script for the 1987 film, Studio MGM is exploring ways to get back to the past version of murdered cop-turned-crime-fighting cyborg Alex Murphy. Quote, "It's nice that people are still interested in RoboCop, and they have me working on a new one at MGM right now, so maybe we'll get another one out of it."
They have me working. It sounds like he's kind of doing it against his will.
They've locked me in a small hole, and they are feeding me grains of rice at a time until I finish this fucking script. Quote, "We're not supposed to say too much. There's been a bunch of other RoboCop movies, and there was recently a remake, and I would say this would be kind of going back to the old RoboCop we all love, and starting there and going forward. So it's a continuation really from the first movie in my mind. So it's a little bit more of the old school thing." This sounds like it's probably not gonna happen, but here's the deal. If you guys aren't familiar with RoboCop, of course, it was a seminal 80s film made by Paul Verhoeven, who also made the likes of Basic Instinct and Total Recall and a bunch of other hyper-violent 80s movies that were like so violent they bordered on the absurd. Then he made that movie, and then they were like, hey, this is really cool. And it obviously was like a commentary, it was a satire on like corporate America and corporate greed and where that led us, and like how, you know, it just leads to the ultimate downfall of society. And they're like, that's cool. That movie made money. Let's make 3 more of those. RoboCop 2 got the Hollywood treatment. And I was like, okay, it's not as good as the first one, but it's intense, has kind of a crazy-ass bad guy that terrified me when I was a kid. Why are my parents allowing me to watch this movie? Right. I don't understand this, right? Then RoboCop 3 comes out. Not Peter Weller, in the suit, not the budget of the other one. And at one point, he flies with a rocket ship on his back and fights a ninja. And then I think there's even a RoboCop 4. I could be wrong, but chat, let me know how many RoboCops there were. At this point, we're just beating this series into the fucking ground, like Hollywood always does with things, right? They wait another 20 years or whatever till 2014. They bring back RoboCop. Now, they had me at Michael Keaton. But then right when I started watching the movie, I'm like, this is just not... It's not trying to do what the first movie did, which granted, if it's a remake or a reboot, you don't necessarily have to do that, right? But it was more of a, let's just make a modern day action kind of like sci-fi movie, and it just didn't really hit for me. Also, they cast the guy from The Killing, I think it was, and he was also...
was it Armie Hammer?
No, it wasn't Armie Hammer. It's the guy that played the senator that ran against Kevin Spacey in House of Cards. You know, and he's there, and he's there, you know? So the fact that they're thinking about potentially going back to their roots is pretty freaking awesome to me, but only if they get Paul Verhoeven, if he's still alive. God rest his soul if he's not.
Got his dick shot off. Probably the best piece of RoboCop media is the one-off Let's Play by the Game Grumps, where they play the RoboCop video game.
Yeah, it was insanely hard on
NES.
I remember that game.
It is fucking hilarious.
It is
That's
fucking
one of
hard.
it's a really old video. It's like 5 years old by now, but it's really funny. Check that out.
Mr. Yasman 300 says, yes, for more context, he's the guy that played Rick Flag in the Suicide Squad. So, I forget his name. But I will disagree with you on your last comment. The best piece of RoboCop media that's ever come out since the original RoboCop is our RoboCop movie.
The remake.
Yeah, I believe is it our RoboCop film or our RoboCop movie?
I just remember being
RoboCop
exhausted because we had an 8-hour meeting.
Yeah.
And then
our RoboCop Remake.com.
We ended the day with you and Greg Miller showing this to us, and we were laughing really hard.
This project, it's one of those projects, if you haven't heard about it, I've talked about it ad nauseum, but you know what? I'm going to fucking share it with you guys again because I'm here and I can't see what you guys are doing. Probably half of you are pantsless anyway. It doesn't matter. This project reinvigorated me. It inspired me. It said to me, you can really do anything in this world because there are no laws anymore. It is the Wild West, and we will quickly turn toward cannibalism. If you're not familiar with this was put together by a group of people, I think, who did the Star Wars one, the Star Wars remake. I'm not quite sure if it's the same people, but they basically put a calling out to all creators and said, we're making our own RoboCop remake. Everyone picks a scene and you just remake it. So every scene is different people. And different types, and they're like, some people are just like totally like, we have cardboard and they only spent like $5 on it, and then there's a scene in here by Fatal Farm, who's like this amazing group of like commercial level directors, and it looks exactly like the original movie, except that's the one where they shoot off everyone's dicks. It's like 50
and
dicks being shot at, and it never
Yeah.
fucking ends. It is genius. Do I think they should go back to RoboCop? That's a good question, Andy. I'll answer that right now. I don't think they should, but we'll see what happens. Again, is Paul Verhoeven still alive? Here, I'll Google it. Is Paul Verhoeven alive? Dead or alive? Paul Verhoeven.
Alive.
Alive.
Good for him.
He is alive. He's 79 years old.
79.
Get him back. Get Peter Weller back. He's still alive. I don't know if the girl that played his sidekick's still alive. Get her back. Get back that crazy chief that's always pissed off at everything. Get him back.
Oh, the site just updated. He died.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
No, he's still alive. He's 79 years old. Born in 1938. Holy shit. It's before we had written history.
That was before, like, the whole Nazi thing.
It was before lots of things. Actually, that was right
crazy.
during. That was actually during.
That was
Nazi
right
thing.
before. Like, I mean, right before we got it. I mean,
Right before we got in and kicked some ass.
I mean,
America. But they were actually in full tilt by 38, if memory serves correctly. Let's go into this next story. This is from Deadline.com. As you know, Andy, of course, because you follow all the... Get your mic. Give me the fucking mic.
Oh, yeah, I got... Oh, it's because I was, like, pulling on it. That's what was happening with it.
As you know...
Yes.
You got it. You nailed it.
Cool.
Because you follow all things independent cinema.
Dude,
Sundance
you know me,
Film
man.
Festival happened.
Robert Redford.
There you go. Over in the Utah. Netflix, this is a rumor. Netflix circling Cloverfield sequel, God Particle. So you're familiar with that? They were doing this project called God Particle, and then they were like, maybe we'll just take this and form it into the Cloverfield universe, similar to how they did. Was it 1313 Mockingbird, Cloverfield Lane?
Still haven't seen Cloverfield Lane.
1010 Cloverfield Lane.
10. Just 10.
1010. 510 to Yuma.
Just 10.
510 to you about this sort of
Adventures of
deadline.
1010.
Netflix has been uncharacteristically quiet in the acquisition marketplace at the Sundance Film Festival, but word in Park City is that the streaming service has a big picture deal cooking. This is written by Mike Fleming Jr. as of yesterday. What the hell's today? Yeah, this is yesterday. No confirmation yet, but I hear the streaming service is now. When you say I hear, clearly it's rumored. You should say I rumored, Mike Fleming Jr. Not that I hear, but it does.
Hearsay.
I hear that the streaming service is bearing down on a deal to acquire from Paramount nearly all rights to God Particle, the Julius Onah-directed film that is considered a sequel to the low-budget genre hit Cloverfield. It is produced by J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot. Consider it a strong rumor at this point that is building steam. Paramount had the film dated for April 20th, but I've heard that Netflix might debut it on the streaming service more quickly than that. It would be the second recent deal between Paramount and Netflix after the latter acquired international on another genre film that Natalie Portman starred, Annihilation. Here, Netflix would take the world with the exception of China. It goes on to say what the cast is. It's interesting because the pick revolves around a scientific experiment aboard a space station involving a particle accelerator that had unexpectedly resulted in alien life. The astronauts find themselves isolated and following their horrific discovery. The space station crew must fight for survival. He then goes on to say, if I recall correctly, the God Particle similarity to Daniel Espinosa's directed Life was the reason Paramount didn't move forward with the Skydance project. Sony Pictures released it instead. This one's The Thing in Deep Space. So it's interesting because it is exactly that Life movie. But it'll be cool to see what happens with this. I'd like to see this movie.
That movie kind of disappointed people, right?
Life? It wasn't bad. I watched it on a plane. I mean, it didn't. I don't think it did as well in the box office. It certainly wasn't a smash hit.
Was it quiet on the plane and a funny part happened and you go, did that happen?
No, it was actually kind of terrifying.
Oh, okay.
Because this thing they find.
And you're in space almost, like you're close to space.
You're close to space. I'm closer to space than people on the ground are, for sure.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Way closer. I'm way better at being in space than those people are.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm the best at it.
You can reach your hand up and touch all them stars.
You haven't seen 10 Cloverfield Lane yet?
No, I know I need to.
It's really good.
It's been on the list forever, along with like, fucking even, I'm ashamed to say this, but like Ex Machina. I haven't seen Ex Machina yet.
It's lukewarm coffee, but can I still throw it in your face?
No.
Are you okay with that?
No.
Well, I have, and I liked it. I thought it was really cool.
I need to.
I like how they're taking Bad Robots going, hey, this movie as a standalone movie is cool, but if we somehow tie it into the Cloverfield universe and make that believable, make that fun for people, it'll build a little bit more steam and be a little bit more meaningful to people and probably make a bigger return. I don't mind that so much. Is it a cash grab? Sure. But does it build into the overall, like, this overall monster-infected mythos? I think it's cool. I love movies that are like destruction movies, those like post-apocalyptic, what's going on, alien invasion movies. Like I was a big War of the Worlds fan.
Oh, me too.
I thought it was fun. I thought that was a fun movie. And this kind of 10 like Cloverfield Lane kind of screams that a little bit.
People look back at War of the Worlds, the remake, and kind of, not a good movie. Like I still think it's a pretty good movie.
I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Again, I think people look back at those movies because they don't like Tom Cruise. I think that was Spielberg too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people just look back and go, oh, whatever, it's Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise thing. But guess what? Tom Cruise fucking delivers.
He does.
He delivers, man.
He does.
Speaking of Tom Cruise movies, great segue, Andy. Thanks for asking. What's the next news story?
Whoa, what's the next news story?
This is another photo of Henry Cavill and Rebecca Ferguson on the set of Mission Impossible 6. Why am I
looks like
showing
Freddie
you guys
Mercury.
this? Why am I showing you guys this? A, he does look a lot like Freddie Mercury. And he could have played that because Freddie Mercury had a British accent as well. And B, that is the mustache you're asking. Is that the mustache that ruined Superman? Yes, it is. Is that the mustache that ruined the Justice League movie? It's not the only thing that ruined that movie. But yes, that was one of the things. That is his upper lip right there caused me a lot of confusion when I was watching that movie. It's a beautiful upper lip. And looking at how good looking he is right now, I almost forgive him.
No stopping me.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Scroll down, cool, Greg.
So handsome.
And there's Rebecca Ferguson. I love her. I loved her in the last
I thought it was going to be more than two.
Here's the deal about Mission Impossible, Andy. I'm glad you asked. Thanks for giving me a lot today. I love the Mission Impossible series.
Me too.
It's one of those series when you keep watching, you're like, how do they keep making these movies enjoyable? They're not great.
So for me,
the last one, you were like, wow, this is the most, like the Ghost Protocol, you're like, he's not even fighting a bad guy anymore. This guy doesn't have a fucking name. Who cares? It's just generic Eastern European or Scandinavian or German guy number one. It doesn't matter.
I totally think Ghost Protocol is still one of the better like action movies in in that fucking like series or whatever.
Well, so going in chronological order, Mission Impossible 1,
Loved it.
a Brian De Palma film, a little bit more of like suspense and like a little bit more espionage based, like you don't know who's a spy. It was more of a spy movie than the rest of it.
Influenced me so much as a kid to like try to fuck around with gadgets and like create things.
How many times did you go like this and pretend like you were floating above that cool room? To
Well,
get the
that
knock
too,
list?
but also like having like my dad's like typewriter and pretending that I was hacking something. Like that shit was so cool, man.
Nasha says the last one was Rogue Nation, Nick. That's Casey. This is why they get a little confusing. Ghost Protocol was the one with where they're in the building, right? Where he had to climb the building in reality, which
the
was fucking
Dubai-
really cool. The Dubai building, yeah. With what's her name?
Burj
Blurred
Khalifa.
Lines, his ex-wife. Doesn't matter. Robin Thicke's ex-wife. What was her name? Come on, give me something.
Fuck,
Give me
I
something.
don't know.
Give me something.
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter. He's right. Rogue Nation was the last one. Again, they're all sort of generic. Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, doesn't matter. First one, Brian De Palma, classic, awesome. Did they kill Emilio Estevez way too early in the movie? Yeah, they fucking did. Did I think that at some point was when I was a kid? Was I waiting for Emilio Estevez to come back at some point and then have him not? And then he just never came back, and I was super pissed. Even though they brought John Voight back, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude? You bring John Voight back, you can't bring Emilio Estevez
John
back."
Voight, bro.
Stupid. Cool movie. Second one, they were like, hey, we made a really cool movie. People like this, the vibe of this, the espionage vibe of this, right? It's cool. You don't know who to trust. Like, there's darkness around every corner. Is Jean Reno a good guy? Is he a bad guy? We don't know.
The train scene.
Right, there's a train scene. And it like stuck right there. Like, that was so cool. So what should we do for the next one? Well, let's completely take all of that we've built, throw it out the window, hire John Woo. Here's what they said at the boardroom, Andy. They were sitting on the table.
Wait, 2 had the train scene, didn't it?
No, 1 had the train scene. 2 had the, follow me on this one, motorcycle scene, right? So what John Woo was like this, hey guys, I know we have all this cool thing. I'm gonna take all this, tear it down. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be motorcycle kata, and then I need 2 Ducatis, and I need 500 white doves. Bring me 500 white doves and just constantly have them slow motion flying as the camera revolves around both my people who are looking at each other, both have long hair.
Paula
both
Patton,
looking
by the way.
Paula Patton, thank you very much. That movie was weird. That was at that point where I was like, this series is dead. There's no one that can bring this series back, okay? And then a little known, no one has ever heard of this person before. No one ever, came out of nowhere. I believe he's from Iowa.
His name is Jay? No, there's 2 letters.
No, sir. J.J. Abrams.
Jay.
Coming hot off the heels of television. Everyone's like, oh, this is the golden boy of television. What's he doing directing movies? I don't know, right? He had like produced Cloverfield.
Stay out of my fucking
Hey, bad
world.
robot, stay over at Lost, right? You're in Lost world. You don't need to. You're in Lost at Alias world. You don't need to be coming into the movie world, right? Who does this fucking guy think he is with Mission Impossible 3? Well, you're gonna cast Philip Seymour Hoffman as the bad guy? What are you, crazy? And then I watched
That
this
guy
movie.
was silly and Twister. He was the funny guy.
Yeah, he was the guy who's like, oh, we're
in
eating all the time, and he had cool hair,
in
and
the
he
movie
smoked.
with Ben Stiller,
Yeah.
too. Where he was
And Andy, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I watched this fucking movie, and it's really good. It's really good.
I don't really remember part 3 a whole lot.
It's really good.
I need to rewatch it.
Yeah. And then, 4 and 5, there you go. So now 6, am I excited for this? Yeah. Do I think Henry Cavill's going to be a good job? Probably as good as Jeremy Renner.
Ghost Protocol is one of my favorite action movies, like, ever.
And here's the one
Brad
thing
Bird.
they do. Oh, Brad Bird. That's right, it was Brad Bird.
Incredibles.
Here's the one thing they consistently do that is really all they need to do with these movies. Are they generic as shit? Yeah. Are the villains completely forgettable? Yeah. Except for Philip Seymour Hoffman, who was awesome. They make them fun. They're fucking fun. They're just fun heist whodunit. Like let's figure out how to beat the bad guy with technology movies.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise again fucking climbed that building. He really was out there. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I love
They're
this-
like, Tom Cruise, stop climbing buildings. There's that scene in the newest one where he flies on the side of a fucking airplane.
Yeah.
That he literally did that shot.
I love
And you can
this
see it because the
scene
camera's on him as the fucking plane is taking off.
in Ghost
It's really
Protocol,
cool.
where they recreate the hallway with, like, cameras.
Yeah.
What a great
It's a fucking fun
so
scene.
creative.
What I love
man.
about that is actually a little bit of a, I mean, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Falcon1282 in the chat says, I really didn't like Mission Impossible 2. Sir, you're not alone. I don't know too many people that actually really liked Mission Impossible 2. I don't think I've ever talked to a single human being who was like, best in the series, Mission Impossible 2. That part where they fight with motorcycles, awesome. That fight where it's just really slow scene, the standard John Woo, like we're in a church and there's doves flying everywhere.
Here's the thing. We're taking Tom Cruise for granted.
Tom Cruise
We're just
is a
like
national treasure.
Yeah, like we have to like thank our lucky stars that we have him in our life, because by the time we know it, he's going to be dead, and he's probably going to die on Mission Impossible 8.
Well, I think they're like pumping him with like young guy blood or whatever over there in Scientology. They're going to keep him alive for a very long time. He looks like he has not aged.
It's unbelievable.
He doesn't look the same as he used to when he was in his 20s, obviously. But from like 30 to 50, he has not changed one bit. You know, he gets a little bit maybe of the crow's, but that's like by design that they let a little bit of the crow's.
He also has that like adult torso where even though he's really ripped and in shape, he still has a belly, but it's not.
Well, he has that.
It's
Yeah,
not
he has that
eating
inverted
belly.
sternum-looking thing where it's like a little bit weird, and
Really
his
weird.
pecs muscles sit a little bit lower.
Right.
But still, I saw him in the fucking Mummy, and I'm like, dude, like Tom Cruise, more like Tom Jacked Cruise.
You want to try that one again?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
You know, I got halfway through it. I'm like, you got nothing. You're gonna spit shit right now. And
I would have said you to bomb Cruise, is what I would have said.
Tom Cruise, more like Pleasure Cruise. Am I right?
That's not bad. We'll go with that.
We'll workshop that later.
Yeah.
That's it for news today. We don't have much of a deep dive topic. I just wanted to do a little of everything. I wanted it to be like a charcuterie platter today of news. Just have some fun with my boy Candy Andy. Yeah.
And we did.
We did.
I'd say we did
had
have
a lot
fun.
of fun. Let's go into tips right now, Candy Andy.
Okay.
Let's see what people are saying. Mario Not Bros has given us a tip and said, hey, here's a fun clip.
Mario Piaquadio. No, that's not how you say his last name. Piaquadio.
Cool, Greg. Let's cue that up if you know how to do that.
Hello, Mario. I'm going to get your fucking...
Pimpin' Penguin 96 says, hey, Nick and Andy, I'm here to ask for some good luck tomorrow at my career fair. Trying hard to get a much needed internship for the summer. Your blessings of good luck have worked in the past. Good luck, Pimpkin Penguin.
Maybe I did get it right.
Here's what you do. Be on time, be nice, be a little tenacious, and if you have to, steal the person's wallet and then act like you found it. That's always a good thing, right? The guy be like, where's my wallet? You'd be like,
just theft.
Is this your wallet?
Theft.
Did I find your wallet? Have you seen that clip on Instagram of the guy that's stealing someone's wallet and then looks over and sees a camera and then puts it right back in his pocket?
And he shows the camera, he's like, I'm putting it back.
Yeah, my bad, I fucked up.
And he tells the guy, like, hey, you got to...
Or like, he picked it up like, hey, I found your wallet.
Yeah.
A fucking asshole.
I see a lot of people in chat.
Yeah.
It's only one, but I'm going to pretend like it's
Sure,
one.
just say a lot
and
of people.
It's Rudy O. There's a lot of people in chat asking for 15 seconds of sports.
Maybe, you know
tomorrow.
what? Here's the deal.
I don't want to do
deal.
it today.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
We have no time tomorrow. But after I'm done with tips, we do have time. You have the next 4 tips to look up what you want to say for 15 seconds sports.
I don't have the intro ready.
People have been berating me.
I'm not going to do this
They
show.
have been saying to me, Nick, you are keeping Andy down. Give him his day to shine in the sun. And to them, I say today is that day. So look it up real quick while I read.
It's going to be tomorrow. I don't have the intro.
Marquise has given us a tip and said, it's my final. I'm sorry. It's my final. It's my final. Marquise has given us this. It's my daughter's birthday. Her name is Mia Lynn. Nick, can you please take 10 seconds to wish my 4-year-old happy birthday? A song would make her day. Cool, Greg, give me the one. Hey, Mia Lynn, happy birthday. You probably have no idea who I am, and hopefully I'm not traumatizing you right now because you're 4 years old and this person over my shoulders got weird, wacky Japanese hair. But we wanted to just wish you a little happy birthday and sing you a song. What do you want to sing for Mia today?
Have you watched the movie Predator? Does this look like him?
Okay, we'll sing you the Predator. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Happy birthday.
Do you want to sing a song, though?
Yeah.
No, like an actual song.
What do you want to sing? Yeah, I want to sing a song. That's why I asked you, and then you gave me... Yeah.
Hotel California?
Yeah. On a dark desert highway, a cool wind in my hair. You were better in the car.
What?
Happy birthday, Mia. You were better in the car. I just wanted you to know that. I think you have to hear the music because I think you're tone deaf.
No.
Does it really piss you off when I tell you that? Because I feel like it does.
No, it doesn't.
Mark USG says, oh no, he said the same thing. Hey, yeah, you gave me 2 tips there, bud. I don't know why. Christian's Notes gave us a tip and said, for any best friends interested in soundtrack or orchestral music, I recently released an orchestral album and would love any feedback. The link is christiansnotes.bandcamp.com, .com. He didn't put a space there.
Christian's Notes. Christiansnotes.bandcamp.com.
There's no PS. The PS, he just forgot to put a space there. He said, PS, Nick, watch Mulan. Again, for the 5,000th time, I watched Mulan in the theaters when I was a child and distinctly remember going like this. Oh, this fucking movie is super boring.
No, it's not a boring movie.
We'll make a man out of you.
You'll
You'll make a man out of me. Maybe it's my first time with a man. Let's not tell anybody.
Dude, you actually
Let's
rhymed
super
it.
not tell my wife.
She'll get really
She'll
pissed.
give it like, hey, our life's a fucking sham. Oh God. You ever feel like you hit midweek and you're like, I got nothing left in the tank?
Oh God, dude.
That's where I'm at right now. I don't know if anything I've said for the last hour makes any sense.
I hit that last night as
Boy,
I was rendering out the episode of Party Mode. I was like, I'm exhausted already.
Yeah. I hit last week and I was like, I needed another fucking vacation. We are already putting way too much effort into this business. Way too much effort. But why? Because we love you guys out there. That's it for tips right now. Let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend. Speaking of love, I'll tell you one thing right now. My timing is off. My comedy's off. My segues are on point. They should study when they teach segues in college level acting classes. They should refer to this. These segues are great.
Yeah.
PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO is your opportunity to shout out someone in the community that's doing an awesome job. Go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend, fill out the form, and we may or may not read that on this here show. Andrew Gonzalez is shouting out Mario. How do you say his last name? Piaquadio?
Piaquadio or Piaquadio?
I think it's Piaquadio because I think he's Italian because his name's Mario.
No, he's
Is he Spanish? Is he Hispanic?
He's Latin.
Is he a Latin boy? Is he a beautiful,
Latino.
smooth Latin boy? You know, you can tell by how much chest hair they have. Oh, man. All right, never mind. Simply put, Mario is the most awesome, kind of funny best friend I know. We met 2 years ago at E3 2016, and although we haven't seen each other since that event, our interactions through Twitter are always pleasant. I frequently consume kind of funny content and always support on Patreon when finances allowed, but I never participate in the community. I reached out to Mario and he encouraged me to be more active in the community. Now I post and interact regularly in the Kind of Funny Facebook group, talk on Twitter with some best friends, and I'll be making a trip to Kind of Funny prom this June 30th. I can't wait to meet more best friends, dance, and party later this year. I just want to say thanks to Mario for helping me break out of my shell and become more sociable this year with the Kind of Funny community. That's great.
That's what it's all about.
That is what it's all
That's
about.
awesome. I get that. I understand.
I do.
Because I was the same way.
Yeah, you were the same way.
I was like,
It's nice.
I don't
to
like
know,
meeting new people.
It's I always, yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Let's go into the giveaway real quick. Andy, why don't you tell people how they can give?
Guys,
they
there are
can get entered to win.
There are 4 ways to get entered to win. Okay, you can be in our Twitch chat right now. If you are, cool. You can be a Twitch subscriber, which FYI, if you got Amazon Prime, you also have a Twitch Prime subscription.
One free
and you
one.
can give that shit to us.
You just
and then
click
they'll
a
give us money, and that money goes directly to my bank account. It's crazy.
When's the last time you clicked a button and Andy got $5?
Never.
Could be today.
Could be today.
Could be today.
The other 2 ways are you can be a supporter on patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames at the $2 or above level. Maybe you want to give $1,000 to me. You could do that too.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Or you could just support for $2 because you get a lot of cool perks. You get all the perks of the $1 above level,
Yeah.
which is great, by the way, which is you get party mode early
And
right now.
there are really rare times where we get, no, party mode's $1.
The $1, yeah, I said you get all the perks of the $1.
There are really rare times where we play video games too.
Yeah.
With subs.
Yeah.
At the $2 or above level.
But it's
that
a
happens like once every 4 months.
But when it does,
It's cool.
it's like catching lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
It is like that. Andy, thank you for that. That was perfect. You were
No
perfect today.
no problem,
You're perfect
dude.
today.
I
I feel
know.
like I brought my B game today, but you brought your at least A- game.
Yeah.
Today's giveaway is brought to you by MeUndies. You want to look good with your significant? You got a significant other, right?
I do.
You talk about her every once in a while.
Yeah.
You want to look good with her for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, right? Yeah. Then check out MeUndies matching pairs, a unique, fun gift for you and your Valentine. They're the perfect balance of comfortable fit and exciting prints. Don't spend another Valentine's Day giving the same old gift, which if you're me, is nothing. Check out MeUndies.com and find the best match for your match. They're running a great deal right now. Of course, 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies guarantees you and your significant other will love your matching pairs or your money back. Now, I'll tell you this right now. Tim steals things. I want you to know this. Whenever they ship free stuff to us, Tim grabs them, takes them home with him.
I know, it's fucking bullshit.
You know, it's bullshit. He has been talking about MeUndies and how much he loves MeUndies for the last year and a half since they sponsored us the first time. He legitimately loves them. He made me feel his undies the other day. He's like, Nick, feel how soft these are, and he rubbed them on my face. It was a brand new pair, so it wasn't like had church sweat or anything on it like that. But he put it on my face, and I was like, those are really soft.
I thought
I'd
you
like a pair of MeUndies,
touched them
Tim.
when they were on.
But I don't buy anything. I get things for free. So I got the sweatshirt on. Although it's a
Right.
nice sweatshirt.
The shirt too.
It's great. Oh, and the shirt. Yeah. No. I just whatever we make, I just get for free. So if MeUndies wants to ship me some, I'll wear them. I will, because Tim says that they cradle everything right where it needs to be. Remember Cradle to the Grave, starring DMX?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what these are. These are the underwear version of all DMX movies.
Of the Cradle to the Grave
Cradle
movie.
to the Grave. Was Steven Seagal in Cradle to the Grave?
He was.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't equate that because that was just a terrible. How about this? These are the Under Siege. Much better. Much better tie-in.
Okay, sure. We'll talk about that later because I have some important things to talk about.
The undies are comfortable and fun. Undies you and your significant other will ever own. They're the most. They're made from the softest material on earth. We're talking 3 times softer than cotton. Right now, of course, this is no brainer. Get 20% off matching undies for you and your significant other and 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for? Order by February 5th for free shipping to get 20% off. Go to MeUndies.com/morning. That's MeUndies.com/morning. This will be the best Valentine's Day gift you will give. Start matching your bottom half to your better half. Go to MeUndies.com/morning right now.
You know?
I'll also add another cool catchphrase on this. Show your grundle some love. Show your grundle some love.
I thought you were going to say it makes your pud look big.
It keeps your pud tight. MeUndies. Want a tight pud? I'll tell you one thing right now. Epidemic going around the southern states. Loose pud. Not good. Not good. When it's hot, the pud gets loose, it goes all over the place. That's how you clip.
It's affecting a lot of.
That's how you smash a ball.
It's affecting a lot of like rural and urban families.
Yeah,
like,
it's terrible.
everywhere.
It's everywhere. For every class of family too. It's not just the poor.
It's a tragedy.
MeUndies can fix that. Today's winner wins The Aquatic Adventure of the Last Human on PS4. Congratulations, Mike McLaughlin from the Kinda Funny Patreon. You have won The Aquatic Adventure of the Last Human. Sounds kind of fun.
Congrats, Mike.
It makes me think of The Life Aquatic, which I love.
Steve Zissou.
Steve Zissou.
Is that how you pronounce it?
What the hell knows? But I'm gonna watch it again.
Really quick.
It's on Netflix.
Back to the Cradle to the Grave.
No, it's on
I never
Amazon Prime.
understood what the meaning meant until like a few years ago. Until like from birth till death. I thought like cradle to the grave was like you were gonna cradle somebody in your arms to their grave.
Yeah. Is that not what it means?
No, it's like when you were in your
from the cradle
cradle
to
as
the
a
grave.
baby
Yeah, that
to
makes sense.
grave as your dad.
Sure.
I totally misunderstood.
Here's
for
the
a
deal
long time.
about it. They came up with that title and then put it on a piece of paper and wrote a movie that has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Right.
Right. Like literally all Steven Seagal movies after Under Siege. Like literally his first movie was called Hard to Kill.
You wanna come on out?
Come on. It was
How many
what
arms?
genius came up with
How many
Hard to Kill?
arms has he broken?
What are we gonna call this movie? It's such a fucking seminal piece of work that I've done. Look at the screenplay. I wrote 90 pages. At one point he goes, and fuck someone up. What do we call this? I don't know. But this guy, this character, he's really hard to kill.
Oh.
Bing! Light bulb. Hard to kill. And then they followed up with Under Siege, which actually is really cool.
Hard to kill, live, die, repeat. That's what they should have called it.
Hard to Kill 2, Live, Die, Repeat. It's a cinematic universe. It's called Groundhog's Day. How fucked up would it be if Groundhog's Day was in that universe? And he just drank something that was like the shit from the alien, and he had to keep going until it wore
That'd be
off.
fucked up, man. I'm glad
I'm
it's not
starting
that.
that fan theory right now. I'm gonna start the website and be like, they're in the same world.
You just go to the subreddit. Go to Fan Theory subreddit.
I'm sure it's there.
r/sub.
Do you think that I'm
fan theories.
original ever?
No.
Neither do I. Let's go into sub. Actually, we'll go to the chat right now. We'll do the old 3 and 3. We'll take 3 questions, comments, or compliments from people, and then we'll talk to the subs.
Cradle to the Grave was Jet Li and DMX. Thank you, Rudio.
Oh, what was the Steven Seagal movie with DMX? They were like in prison or some shit like that.
Cradle to the Grave.
I gotta Google this real quick. You read some subs or read some of the comments. Stefan.
Oh, that's a good stretch. That's a good stretch, man. Let's see here. You can be any video game character for a day. Who do you choose?
Exit wounds.
Ash Ketchum. I would be Ash Ketchum. And I would try to flirt with Nurse Jenny. Or Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. But then I would end up just flirting with Brock.
I'm just throwing this out there. Exit Wounds was the name of that movie.
Exit
And
Wounds?
here's the synopsis. Orrin Boyd, a tough cop in an inner city precinct, discovers a web of dirty cops and corruption.
Damn, dude.
That's it.
I'm in.
That's all we got.
I'm sold.
God damn. Just real quick, while you're queuing up the next question, I just want to go through Steven Seagal's filmography here.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Because I feel like a lot of people don't pay enough attention to the amazing movies that he was in. Okay? Kicking it off with, no, Above the Law was not before fucking Hard to Kill. Who the hell did this?
Above the Law, 1988, man.
No fucking way.
You're old, dude.
No
Accept
way. There's no way. This movie came out after Hard to Kill. I think this is wrong. Am I crazy?
Joe Jolified says, Nick, I got the
How
chance to
did I
talk to you at
not know
Funhouse
this?
Live and didn't get to tell you about the 242 movies I watched in 2017. Hopefully I get
exciting.
the chance another day.
You will.
Thanks for saying
You
hi
will,
to us.
sir. Thanks for saying
Well, you
hello.
may have only said hi to Nick.
This
I'm
just
not
blew my
sure.
mind. This was before Hard to Kill. Sharon
Andy-
Stone was in this movie?
Andy, did you see LeBron got 30,000 points? I sure did. Congrats to him, the fastest player in the NBA to get to 30,000 points. And the crazy thing is, he's a pass-first player. He'd rather pass the ball instead of score and set up his teammates, and he's still the fastest. So it's pretty impressive.
My God.
That's my 15 seconds of sports right there.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
But
My mind's blown right now. I didn't
tomorrow,
know.
tomorrow I will debut the brand new intro for all sorts of sports in 15 seconds with Andy Cortez. I worked really hard on this intro. I hope you guys enjoy it. Can't wait to unveil that tomorrow.
I'm glad because, as you know, my intro for the news segment, the other news segment, is Zach Still Jacked. Went over very well with people.
Good.
Saw a lot of
Good to know.
tweets about that. A lot of, hey, Nick, thanks for getting in early to make that joke. We really appreciate all your hard work. A lot of people said that. At least I felt that they said that. I didn't actually see any of that feedback. Some people were like, Nick, your obsession with Zac Efron is borderline on criminal. You have to stop stalking him. And you have to stop knowing where he lives because he keeps changing addresses. And I'm
Everybody's
like,
got opinions.
right?
you know?
I've heard it both ways.
Let's see. Christian's Twitch says, Candy Andy, will you be in a guest Grump video? Oh my God, I would die to be in a guest Grump video. Please, but they don't give a shit about me. I'm low on the totem pole. But I would love to.
Trevor Trove asks, will the intro time count toward the 15 seconds? The answer is yes, it will.
Yeah.
So
Probably,
if
yeah.
the intro is any longer than 15 seconds, we will cut it literally at the 15-second mark, and that is all the time Andy gets for the year. I'm sorry, again, not my decision. I don't plan this show. I don't produce this show. Cool Greg produces the show, and he says, Nick, if we have a spare 10 seconds, it's for the Cool Greg effect.
Yeah.
Right, which today featured Yamanama Slama being a vegan. What was his name?
Waka Flocka.
Waka Flocka Flame being a vegan. He just said, what the fuck?
Sean Solo, Texas, has, Andy, can we get a video games are cool shirt? Maybe it's already being made.
Maybe that's what we were talking about earlier today.
No, I was talking about something else.
Yo, were you?
But this is another one.
What the fuck are you talking about? You got another shirt coming out I don't know about? Why doesn't anyone tell me anything in this world? Okay, Tim.
We got to end the show.
Yeah, we're
have to wrap
wrapping up
up.
right now. Nick, pick any
That's
director,
the shirt I'm talking
filmmaker
about.
to collaborate with. Go. Which one? Oh, yeah, that's a cool shirt. I like that a lot. To collaborate with? Anyone that'll have me, sir. Let's see. Yamanama Slam. I could remember Waka Flocka Flame. It's a weird name. Come on.
Yamanama Slammer. Here's the thing, though. The shirt that I just mentioned, maybe it's not going to get made because nothing's been approved
It's going to get made. Falcon1282 says, maybe they already commented on the Dundee trailer yesterday and I just suck. Wait, there was a fucking a trailer for, is there a new Crocodile Dundee
We need to
movie?
end the show.
No, we don't.
Yes,
Not
we
before
do.
we watch this movie. Dundee. Shut the fucking
Oh, yeah.
front
Fucking Danny
door.
McBride is his son.
How did I not know this? How did I not know this? Let's watch it.
Look at this. Look at Cool
We're gonna
Greg
get- we're
already.
gonna get so copyright struck on this, but we have to watch it. We'll round out the show with this, ladies and gentlemen.
We're just going to end the show after this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gary Whitta, who's waiting for us.
It's an obnoxiously long shot.
I'm going to catch some fucking crocodiles. No, I'm insane, man.
Did you ever watch Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
movie.
As a kid. Barely remember. That's not a noise. This is a noise.
Stop ruining this for me.
Yo, where them kangaroos at?
Brian Dundee?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm so in.
Why do you keep saying really?
And this ain't fake.
No, there's no way that's fake.
That's what Yasman says.
It's fake?
That's the Yasman.
I mean, I do trust the Yaz man. He knows a lot about
I trust
that.
the Yaz man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go Google that. And by Google that, I mean we'll get lunch and probably forget about it. Thank you so much for joining us today. Sorry, I'm tired. Sorry, Andy's Andy. But we love you guys. And thank you for sticking in there with us. Of course, remember, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, make sure to thumbs this up and leave a comment and share it with your friend. Hey, you got a friend named Phil? Everyone's got a friend named Phil.
Fucking Phil.
Tell them they named a whole coffee shop after him.
And be
up
like,
here.
why are you from the future?
Yeah, Phil, why are you from the future? What do you know? What do you know, Phil?
Good show.
Until tomorrow, I'll be back 11 a.m. tomorrow. I think Andy's back with me
I'll be back tomorrow with the debut intro of All Sorts of Sports in 50 Seconds with Andy Cortez. Follow us on Twitter and
stick around.
social.
We're going to read subscribers in a couple seconds. And then Kind of Funny Games Daily is back with Tim and Gary Huida. I love you all. Cool Greg, and the feed.